So steel yourself. I'm going to run through this really quickly. Okay, so what content do you need? What content assets do you already have? We talked about the archive filing cabinet. What do you already have? What new content do you need to create? Okay, what's the stuff you need to commission? What resources do you need to create it? Okay, do I need equipment? Do I need people? Do I need cash? But can users also create and contribute content? That could be that thing about saying, hey, do you have good photographs? Okay, I'm working with an organization who've been around for sort of 40 years or so, and they just do not have. They're a sort of a thing that exists in the real world, if you like, that people visit. They don't have a lot of photographs in their archive beyond sort of 10 years. So they're now going out and saying, were you there in 1960 when this thing happened? Please, do you have any photographs? Or do you have any photographs of that period of you visiting us? If so, please share. Okay, so how can I get content from other people and then curate that into something that's compelling and interesting? Okay, budget. Just think about these things. Line items on your budget. Platform development. Do I need to build anything digitally in terms of my website? Do I need to spend money on the website in order to make this happen? Okay, well, that's what I mean by platform development. Because other than spending money on your website and a mobile site and an app, you shouldn't be spending money per se, cash handing over to, you can't really buy anything on Facebook. You might buy the odd app on Facebook for about $5, okay, but it's not a big cash drain per se. What's this new content going to cost? Okay, do I need to commission someone to make video for me? Do I need to work with the local, college and their film department in doing stuff? I've seen some great examples where that's worked really well. But is there a human resource cost? Okay, so we all know that print, in terms of its ability to sell, that print is diminishing. We know that advertising, traditional media advertising, is diminishing pretty much right across the board. Can I stop spending some money, not all, but some of that money, and put it towards social media? Okay, very, very common examples of people taking their subscription brochure down from 40,000 to 20,000, and then that's savings, bringing in 10 hours a week of somebody to do their Facebook for them. Okay, and to me, that is a very sensible way to proceed. So I'm not advocating necessarily more money, just reappropriate the money from line items that maybe aren't bringing the same return that they used to. Licensing costs. Just be mindful, particularly around video, using music. There's a lot of stuff that exists out there in Creative Commons, which is sort of free as long as you attribute it. But you might love a piece of music that you might want to say to people, I want to use that piece of music in my video. That might cost you a couple of $100. Okay? If it's an indie band, if it's somebody who's only just been signed and there's not a lot of hullabaloo about them or so on, a few $100 will really do it. Okay? $300, I would pay about $200-300 to get a piece of music to put in my video if I really love it. If it's a band that's signed, they've got a record deal and a manager,